Hello students, we already studied chord and arc properties with introduction, and in another video we studied angle and cyclic properties, and in third video we studied tangent properties of the circle. Now this is the fourth video related to circle, and in which we will study the concept of alternate segments. Actually, you can see these are four figures, and how can you get the alternate segments? If we draw any chord, say PA, AP is a chord which divides the circle into two segments, and then the angle APT, that is at P, if we draw a tangent, then this angle is equal to this angle in alternate segment. Okay, or in other words, with blue color you can see the same tangent drawn here and chord is here, then this angle is equal to the angle in other segment, that is called alternate segments. Okay, and again here in this figure you can see, if we divide this circle with the chord AD, chord is dividing this circle into two parts, we draw a tangent at point A, then in this one also you can see that the angles in alternate segments, if with blue line this angle A is equal to angle B. If we are taking the chord CA, and CA is making with tangent angle A will be equal to angle B. Again, in other words, if CA is making angle C, then this angle C will be equal to angle in alternate segment, and this is the alternate segments. Actually, these two segments are alternate to one another, and in this one C is equal to angle D. Okay, now here in this figure you can see, if you are taking CP is a chord which divides the circle into two segments, and the tangent at point P is TP T dash. Okay, and then this angle, whatever this chord is making with the tangent, is equal to the angle in alternate segments. Since this divides in two segments and this is the another segment, all the angles here will be equal to this, because we know that angles in same segments are also equal, and that is why if this equal to this, which in turn is equal to this, which in turn is equal to this, all these angles are equal. Okay, now here this is oral question, you can say AP is a chord which divides this circle into two segments. Okay, and the tangent drawn T dash P T, and this angle is making 40 degree here. Okay, and if this is 65 degree, then what will be the value of x? You can see 60 plus this will be 105 degree, and then this is because of linear pair, this angle will be 75 degree. Okay, and if we take this as a chord, BP as a chord, then BP divides into two segments, and in one segment this is making with the tangent 75 degree, then in other segment this is same, and so the value of x is equal to 75 degree. Okay, and this is the concept of alternate segments. Now we will study the theorem related to this. Actually, this theorem can be renamed as chord tangent theorem, okay, or alternate segments theorem. The statement is, if a line touches a circle and from the point of contact a chord is drawn. In any figure you can see, we have drawn chord PC here chord AP, here chord AD, and here chord AP. And if this chord is drawn, this chord divides the circle into two segments which is alternate to one another. Then the angle, this angle is equal to this or this or this, or here also this is equal to this. And we will prove this theorem with the help of this figure. In this figure you can see that this angle, this is the chord, PR is the chord, and this PR divides the circle into two segments, and we have to prove that this angle, whatever this chord is making with the tangent, is equal to this in alternate segments or this. Okay, though proof is very easy, we will discuss just now the proof. You can see this angle plus this angle is equal to 90 degree, and in this figure, since this passes through the center, we know that if we draw a tangent at any point, this will pass through the center, and that is why this is the diameter of the circle, and that is why this will be 90 degree, because angle in halves of the circle, and this angle plus this angle is equal to 90, and this plus this is 90. Since this is common, so this angle will be equal to this angle. Okay, and but these two angles are equal because the angle in the same segments, if we take this as a arc, then angles in same segments are equal, and that is why this angle is equal to this angle. And on the other way, you can prove here that if this is the chord, then this angle will be equal to this angle. How can you prove? Again, by the same way, this is cyclic quadrilateral. SPQR is a cyclic quadrilateral. So this angle S plus angle Q is equal to 180, and here this angle plus this angle is 180 degree, and that is why if this is equal to this, then another angle will also be equal to this. And this is the tangent chord theorem or alternate segments theorem. Now I am going to write the theorem in detail. Actually, in geometry, once you are proving any theorem or any question, then you should write reasons for each steps, and this is the way of proving this. I just discussed you in detail, and now with the help of this, angle ARP is 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree because we have drawn here from point of contact to radius to center of the circle, and this is the diameter. So this angle in semicircle is 90 degree. Angle ARP is 90 degree. Angle PAR plus APR plus ARP in this triangle RAP. By triangle sum property, this plus this, sum of all these three angles is equal to 180. And angle PAR plus APR is 90. Angle PAR plus APR is 90 because this is 90, so sum of these two angles are 90. And again here, since this is the diameter, so this angle plus this angle is 90, and here this is common, and so this will be cancelled, and this way this angle RPT is equal to PAR, and RPT is equal to PAR, and in the same way RPT PAR is equal to RSP, and that is why this RPT is equal to RSP. Okay, because here angles in same segments are equal. We already studied in the second video related to circle, that is angle property of circle, that angle in same segments are equal, and so this angle is equal to this, and that is why this angle is equal to this. RPT is equal to RSP, and this way this is half part of the theorem is proved. Now for the second part, that is if this angle is equal to this, then angle in another segment, this will also be equal to angle in alternate segment of this one, because both the segments are alternate to one another. Again here this angle plus this angle is 180 because linear pair, this is the straight line, and in cyclic quadrilateral SPQR, this angle S plus angle Q is 180 degree because of the property of cyclic quadrilateral we already studied. Okay, and then since this is the common, and so this angle is equal to this, and that is why angle RQP is equal to T dash PR. T dash PR is equal to angle RQP, and this is what we have to prove, that angles in alternate segments are equal, and this is very important theorem. With the help of this theorem we will solve certain questions also. Now next theorem, if a chord and a tangent intersect externally, we already studied in last video tangent and secant properties of circle, that how any point P divides the chord. If P will be here, then this is the internal division of chord, and if P is here, then we can say this is the point P divides this chord into two segments externally, and the segments will be PA and PB. This is called external division of any chord. And then product of the length of the segments, I just told you length of the segment will be PA, and PB of the chord is equal to the square of the length of the tangent, that is PT square. And then we have to prove that PT square is equal to PA into PB. This is very important theorem and frequently used in questions also. Okay. Now for the proof of this question, you can take two triangles ATP and TBP. ATP and TBP. In this angle is common because of being same angle, and this angle of this triangle is equal to this angle of this triangle, and because this is being alternate segments, angle BTP is equal to angle PAB, and so the two angles by angle-angle axiom of similarity, this triangle and this triangle are similar to one another, and that is why we know that in similar triangle corresponding sides, ratio of corresponding sides are equal, and that is why PA upon PT of the bigger one is equal to PT upon PB. In this one, little bit confusion because PT is one of the common side of both the triangles. Okay. Now by cross multiplication, PT square is equal to PA into PB, and this is what we have to prove. Now with the help of these two theorems, we will do certain questions. Now questions. In the adjoining figure is given PQ is a chord of a circle and T dash PT is a tangent at point P. If angle QPT is 60 degree, find angle PRQ. Actually this angle is 60 degree. Okay, and then by linear pair this angle is equal to 120 degree. We just studied angles in alternate segments are equal, and that is why if PQ is a chord, then these two segments are alternate segments of one another. So angle 120 degree will be same as angle in this alternate segment, that is angle PRQ, and this is what we have to find out. Angle PRQ is 120 degree. This is answer. Now next question. In the following figures, PAB is secant and PT tangent to the circle. find unknown length x. Again, we just studied that AB is a chord and P divides AB externally. Okay, and then the segments will be PA and PB, and length of tangent is PT, and then PAPB is equal to PT square, and then this value 3 centimeter into 3 plus x, this is given, is equal to 5 square, and then x is equal to 5 whole 1 upon 3 centimeter. Here again, this is the chord AB, and P divides this chord externally, and this length is x. Then again, external division of this chord will be PB and PA. PA and PB is equal to PT square, and then this is x, and x plus 7 is equal to 12 square. So splitting middle terms, we are getting the value of x 9 and minus 16, but negative value will not be taken, and so PA is equal to 9 centimeter. This is the answer. Now next question. In the given figure, with center O, angle ABC is 100 degree and angle ACD is 40 degree, and CT is tangent to the circle at C. Find angle ADC. Actually, ABCD, 4 vertices on the circumference of the circle, and that is why ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. We studied in cyclic quadrilateral that sum of opposite angle is equal to 180. So this plus this is 180. Angle ADC will be 80 degree. Okay. Now in this triangle, this is 80 degree and this is 40 degree given. So by triangle sum property, this will be 60 degree. Okay. And once this is 60 degree, then by using alternate segment property, we have to find out angle DCT. DCT. If DC is a chord and this is the tangent, then this angle is equal to this angle because of being alternate segments, and this way angle DCT is 60 degree. And this is all about alternate segments of circle, and this way with the help of 4 videos we studied all the properties of circle with the help of theorems and related questions, and this will be very much beneficial for you because this is covering the entire courses of class 10, including some portions of class 9 also, and you can say that this way the entire circle is being covered. Now for getting more and more videos, you please subscribe my channel. Thank you.